Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Infinite Fusion Randomized Nuzlocke. This is part 25 and we're here inside of Saffron City, which we got to last episode after a whole bunch of crazy encounters, none of which are on the team just yet, but there is one in particular that is looking like a shining star to me right now, mostly because of the other playthrough we're doing Pokemon Myth. But we do have an Azumarill in the box, which I will go and show real quick, which I do think has a lot of potential. And the reason I say potential is because, at the moment, this thing does have thick fat. So Azumarill, unfortunately, has thick fat. However, again, potential, we can go ahead, I believe, and go ahead. We split apart the Azumarill into Azumarill Nidoking. We ability capsule onto the Azumarill, swap its ability from thick fat to huge power, and then we could recombine them with the DNA splicers, and that I then believe lets you choose which ability you want in the fusion. We can bring back this beautiful, beautiful sprite that we have with huge power on a water ground type Azumarill Nidoking, and that does sound like one of the strongest pairs that we have. That might rival Mibbles. Mibbles at the moment is kind of the strongest pair that we have, just because of the fact that it can have a thick club and 77 attack and Technician with Boomerang. Like, I think Mibbles probably still wins, but it'll actually be kind of close. I think it might just be rivaling it. So while I don't have that trained up for right now, because I do have some... I kind of like this team. We haven't been using it for too long with Thunder and Saura and Stug. They haven't been on the team for that long, but I want Skittles to get evolved. That's been pretty clear for a while now. I want Stug to get evolved, though that will take a lot more levels. And our Tortellini is our starter at the end of the day. Having the starter on the team just feels nice, you know? So, to start off this episode, we are going to be going ahead and taking on the Saffron City Dojo, which should be nice and easy. We can't do the gym yet, which is kind of why I think we should start there, as this is actually accessible. We can go ahead and start making our way against, like, all of the hundreds of trainers in the Silphco building, but that's going to take a while, so I feel like if we start with this, we have the second half of the episode going through the Silphco building, then we can pick up the Silphco building and hopefully complete it in the episode after that. We might be in there for a while, because there'll be a lot of trainers. Also, this dojo is classified as a side gym. I don't know if... I want to put Skittles in front first of all, because I want Skittles to get all the XP, because if Skittles could evolve today, that'd be great. I don't know if this is going to be classified as a gym, and they're all going to have the same type. Oh, hoo-ha. You're trespassing into our poison dojo. I was about to say fighting dojo. No. Okay. If this is going to be classified as a poison dojo, I'll say if he leads with a poison type, but we did talk about the difficulty increases. So do you lead with a poison type? Stargar. Staryu Gengar. That is a poison type, because Gengar goes poison. If this is a... I'm going to treat it as a gym, I guess. We're just going to treat this as a straight-up gym, despite it being a dojo. We're just going to add a gym into the game, basically. We said set mode for gym leader. That we will definitely do, provided I remember to swap it over. If not, we can always just click no on swapping out. It's the same thing, but I will set it to set mode. We were also going to say no healing against trainers in the gym and no healing against the gym leader. I think healing outside of battle will be fine, I think was what I pretty much said. As someone also mentioned healing in between Elite Four members once we get all the way to the Pokemon League. I think healing outside of battle is fine. No healing against trainers, no healing against gym leader, set mode on for gym leader is like the light difficulty increase that we were going to go for. I also said that we would try and make sure that we weren't a higher level than the gym leader's ace Pokemon. I tried to do that anyway, to be fair, but I also want to try and stick to that. I don't know if the ace for this is 37, like in Fire Red, or not. I'm going to assume it isn't, because they're starting with 34s out here, and I think they normally have 31s, which means the ace might be level 40, I believe. Or maybe even just a bit higher than that, like 42. Either way, we should be absolutely fine. Against a Gengar Staryu back into the battle, though, we can go ahead and hit that with an Electric-type move. I don't think we have to worry too much about Poison-type moves, so we could probably go into Saura, or we can go into Zunder. Either works. I'm going to go into Zunder because it seems a little bit safer, though. This is also just an orb. Alright, the sprite that is staring me down is just an orb. That is a horrifying move for you to use. Please do not do this to me. Psyshock and Spark are going to do roughly the same amount of damage. Psyshock might actually do more. Gyro Ball, but you're faster than me. 1 damage. 1 singular damage. We can't heal it. What are we gonna do? I laugh now and then we're gonna get wrecked later. Doug Trio, Nidoqueen. See, like, if we're on set mode and a Doug Trio comes out, that could be really bad. It could be. At the moment, we're okay, but it could be really bad. Wait. Oh, it will be Ground Poison. Because it'll just take Nidoqueen's primary type, because its secondary type is Ground. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Poison Ground. Tortellini is probably the thing to go into, but also Mibbles kind of annihilates it, and I want to use Mibbles, because I'm not gonna lie, we talked about Azumarill of just being incredibly powerful. That is a cool sprite. That is a really cool sprite. The whole family is here to play. We talked about Azumarill being really strong, and it reminded me that Mibbles is in fact really strong. I want to see how much damage this Fake Out does. It might get poison pointed, but disgusting. We don't even need to risk missing Bone Meringue, so I'm just gonna return, and Doug Trio Nidoqueen, goodbye. I'm sorry, you clearly got the Doug Trio HP up. And Sprout. Arceus? Bellsprout? Arceus? The god of all Pokemon? The guy? And a Bellsprout? So normal poison? You could just stay in and Bone Meringue. It might outspeed us and hit us with a Grass-type move. What does it do to Stug? I don't think Stug takes damage against Arceus Bellsprout. It definitely doesn't take damage from Bellsprout. I know that much for sure. Aaron Bellsprout. That makes more sense. That's way less scary, actually. That's way more relaxing. Also, still doesn't really have anything to hit us with. What is even going on? It just, a plant grew out of the poor little Aaron's corpse? Why does the Aaron have to die? This just makes me sad. Magnet Bomb isn't going to do too much damage because it's a Steel type, but I really don't have great options here, to be fair. So I'm just going to Magnet Bomb it down and slowly whittle it down, I guess. Iron Tail. To be fair, Signal Beam might do a little bit more damage. I don't know why it would do more damage. It's more resisted. But it hits on the special side, was my thinking. We have Psychic, and it's part Poison type. What am I doing? This is a Poison Dojo. I know this. We had this clarified. I could just Psychic. Brain is scrambled. So yeah, I think healing outside should be fine, as long as we don't heal in battle. I feel like that's the part that's really going to make it difficult, is healing inside of battle. I think that's everything that I've decided on. I want to make sure I'm fighting these trainers one at a time as well. I hear you're good. Show me. I have nothing to show. I am not good. Mibbles is good. I am here to be carried by my Pokemon. Poriedl. A little Porididdle. A little Weedle. Weedle should be fine. You should just get crushed underneath some rocks, right? I don't think there should be any issue. Does outspeed us, which confuses me. Exactly. I agree with Lairon. I am confused. I'm not going to mess around with confusion, though. Honestly, I'm just going straight back into Stug. I'm afraid of Poison Sting of all things. I don't want to get poisoned. Signal Beam resisted, that's fine. Still, again, does more damage than I would like it to for a Porygon Weedle. This is also level 39. Okay. Okay. Do you just have the same level as the ace of the gym, or is the gym leader going to roll me? That was just one Pokemon, so that's fine. I'm also kind of self-implementing a no leaving the gym challenge once I've entered, because then I could enter the gym, find out the typing, and go grab Pokemon that are good against the typing. And that could also trivialize it. So I think once I've entered the gym, I'll stay in the gym and only use like the healing supplies that I have on hand. We could also go even further. We could like really min-max this whole difficulty increasing thing, and we could say like you can only bring in 20 Hyper Potions, and if you get PP stalled, rip, and stuff like that. I don't know how far we want to go with the whole difficulty thing. Like I said, I want it to feel like a challenging Nuzlocke, because I understand that it can get boring seeing someone win. Alright, I experienced that firsthand with the Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. Spoilers for anyone that hasn't watched that yet and is actually planning to. But the Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke was basically Corviknight. That was what happened. Corviknight just won. There wasn't really much more to it. There wasn't any death. Corviknight just won the Nuzlocke by itself, and the game was really easy. I don't want that to repeat itself. I do want to lose Pokemon. Well, I don't. let's make that clear. I don't want to lose Pokemon. But I want there to be the fear of losing Pokemon to keep me on my toes and to keep me interested in playing. I don't actually want to lose the Pokemon. Is this an Aaron Oddish? Am I getting the same thing happen again with Aaron Bellsprout, but with an Oddish? Am I just going into Stug and using Psychic? I think that's what's happening. It is. Why is Aaron fused with all of these little poison types? And also, what am I looking at? This is just an Iron Ball. This is an item you can put on a Pokemon. This isn't a Pokemon itself. That's an Iron Ball. Special defense drop on Psychic is nice, though. Iron defenses, what a fool. Not even realizing that I'm going to clearly go for Psychic. The giant mechanical bug is clearly going to use Psychic. And we defeat you. And then we have one more train. I think we're pretty much full health. Nothing tough frightens me. I break boulders for training. Yeah. Sure you do with your poison types. You can't poison a boulder, dummy. A saw. That's just a Bayleaf. That's just a Bayleaf with a little bit of something. Some grown problem. You know, he's just a little bit stunted. It happens. You are just grass poison. I just Stug. You know, I've just realized our team, we have a lot of grass weakness. Other than Stug, grass kind of rolls us, doesn't it? Weak to grass, weak to grass, weak to grass, weak to grass. Not weak to grass, I guess, but can't hit grass. We have Stug for grass types, that's it. I don't love that. I don't love that. Not a problem for right now. Could be a problem in the future. That's for sure. Could be a problem in the future. I should probably get something for grass types, which is unfortunate because I was also really talking about the Azumarill being good because it would be a water ground type that would only be weak to grass. Maybe we would have to do another swap alongside it to make it worth it. We'd need like a fire type. We don't have many fire types, I don't think. Moo Mime, Muck Mr. Mime. Muck Mr. Mime doesn't scare me too much. Again, Mibbles kind of just Boomerangs. I'm kind of relying on Stug and Mibbles a lot because they have my Psychic type move and my Ground type move. That's kind of messed up. That's kind of messed up. We should be fine to Fake Out. Actually didn't do too much damage for once. Oh, Reflect. Because the Reflect's off, do we think we can KO with a Return now? Curiosity's getting the better of me. Without the... That's not speed. Screech is kind of scary. Without the Reflect up, does Return just annihilate it? Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Level 39. And now we turn on set mode, huh? Options. Battle style. Set. Okay. We are on set. I will make sure that everyone is nice and full HP. I want to make sure that Stug is topped off. I don't actually care about the 1 HP missing from the other Pokemon. We should lead with Mibbles for the Fake Out. And that way we can always Fake Out and then swap if we need to weaken something. That's always just smart. And also, it's our ground type against the poison type leader. Oh, wait, you're not the leader yet. Hold on. You're not the leader yet. We don't need to be on set mode yet. The leader's back there. Wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. My bad. You first. That's it. I'm taking you down. Okay, buddy. What about with Mibbles Boomerangs? Rygar. Level 46? Well, you're a poison type, so you're rock poison, which means that Boomerang's going to annihilate you. Sorry, you're ground poison. That's still fine. We're still going to Boomerang. Does outspeed, does Rock Blast. We resist Rock Blast, we don't care. Levitate. Okay. We're still fine. It's not a ghost type. Not a rock type. We can return. Drill Run. That's gonna hurt. See, now we have some scary situation happening, and we don't even need set mode. We just needed to fight something that was absolutely over-leveled compared to us. Drill Run is actually a nightmare. Wow, that's really bad for us. I mean, ground rock as a type, the pairing between ground and rock type moves, it hits everything. It does. That's just how it works. How much physical defense do Pokemon have? 69, 85. We can easily KO it with Psychic. We have 81 speed. I don't think anything's going to be outspeeding this on our team. I imagine the Gengar is going to be carrying it in terms of speed. I think Stug is probably our best swap in. And we could really do with him not Drill Running, to be truly honest. Drill Run is really unfortunate. I almost wish I had like an air balloon on Zunder or something, but even that probably wouldn't help too much. We're going into Stug. Don't Drill Run. I did say no healing, didn't I? Yep, that's what I said. That is the words that I chose to say. Tortellini, we need you, buddy. We need you. That did way too much damage. I need you to not Drill Run. Go for Rock Blast. Good. Okay, that gives us an opening. That gives us an opening. We can attack now, and we should be okay. Only 3 hits. You are weak to Surf, because you are a ground type. We Surf. Drill Run. Doesn't crit, thankfully. We take out the Rygarde. There's another Pokemon after this, by the way. There is another Pokemon after this. I did not realize the levels of this area. We are a little bit under-leveled. Psyduck. Psyduck, Poison type that ends in Tur. My mind is only thinking of Cloyster right now, which is not the Pokemon that is coming out, but because I have that in my head, I can't think of other things. Either way, we probably want to swap out into Evosaura or Zunder. Which one I go into will determine a lot, though. We should be fighting a Water Poison type, so Electric type moves are useful either way. If it's a Poison type that would have a Poison type move, Zunder would be the smarter swap in, because Saura is weak to Poison. I'm going into Zunder. Having half of my team below half, and one of those Pokemon being Mibbles that's below half, isn't good. Haunter. Okay. Better than Gengar, and Psyduck is less scary, so this should only be better, in theory. We have Psyshock, we have Spark. I actually don't know which one hits harder. Considering our special attack is higher, and we have the Odd Incense, probably Psyshock. I'm just gonna Psyshock. We got Speed, that's really good. Psyshock does over half. Wonder Room. Defense and special defense switch, that's fine. We Psyshock again. Hydro Pump should be resisted. Good. We're good. Level 47. 47. That's one way to make a challenge for yourself. Just go into the gym 10 levels under-leveled. Easy. That's all we had to do to boost the difficulty. That's all we had to do. Alright, now... Oh, I said I wouldn't leave the gym once I'd entered. Regret that one right now, don't I? Okay. And I did say I would put on set mode for the gym ace. So, here we go, I guess. Again, I'm going to lead with Mibbles. Yes, here we go. I am the Karate Master, I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us, expect no mercy. Fwa. Please have... Not 47. 3 Pokemon. Nidoran, Wailmer, 45. Okay, well, we're fake outing, of course. That is very good damage. I think we outspeed. Although, with it being 6 levels ahead of us, do we? Is it worth swapping out? If we swap out, we can't bring it in freely again just to fake out. We'd have to take a hit to fake out if we want to bring it back in again. Also, getting Mibbles crippled early on does not sound like fun, because I don't want to get hit by a Water-type move and be no Mibbles. Instead, I would rather swap into something that can deal with this just fine. Thunder should be fine. I can't imagine Zunder having too much of an issue with this, but Zunder might also be really useful if we fight something that's water poison later, like the Psyduck and Haunter. I don't think it outspeeds. Okay, I was gonna say, if it did, that would have sucked. I really didn't think it outsped us. If we got hit by a water type move there, that could have sucked. Jinx, Arbok with an air balloon, so I can't Bone Meringue it. And this is Ice Poison. Jinx has got to be Ice Primary, right? I actually don't know which way around Jinx's typing is. Stug is the Pokemon to bring in for this. Resist Psychic, resist Ice, immune to Poison. Yeah, Stug. You also have Steel-type moves to hit it back, super effective. Stug, 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 Stug. Wake Up Slap, that's okay. Okay. We have Magnet Bomb, please do, like, 2/3. That's fine, that puts it in Bullet Punch range, that's all that matters. Avalanche, it's gonna hurt. We're okay. And you are in Bullet Punch range. You don't Potion, do you? Okay. Bullet Punch takes it out. Good. One Pokemon remaining. Level 45s, by the way. We have certainly got our challenge. This is what I asked for. This is what everyone asked for. And Kabutops Ghastly. Kabutops is primary rock. So we're dealing with a rock poison type. Rock, poison. I actually don't know Kabutops' level up moveset super well. I don't know if it has any water type moves. I don't think it does. If I remember correctly, Kabutops learns weird moves on level up, like Absorb and Mega Drain and Slash and stuff is like the best it gets. So we should be reasonably okay to just go into pretty much anything. I'm just considering my options. Do I go into Zunder or Tortellini? Do we maybe just go to Tortellini? Tortellini doesn't care about water-type moves, it doesn't care about rock-type moves, and the Ghastly side isn't quite as scary to me. I'm going into Tortellini. I don't know Kabutops' level up moveset well enough to know if this is a good idea. Aqua Jet. It did have a water-type move. Now I know. You are Rock Poison, meaning you are weak to Surf. Endure. That's fine. That gives me a turn. I'll take a turn, thank you very much. And we Surf, Mega Drain. See, that one I did know. That one I was aware of. That did hurt, but it did about the damage that I expected it to do. And Surf should take out, and we can claim our reward. This ended up being appropriately difficult, I would say. I think if those Pokemon themselves, like if the Rhyperior Gengar had another equivalent immediately after it on the fight before this, we could have been in some real trouble, and we could have had, like, a couple of deaths. I feel like that's a more appropriate difficulty. made me worried a bit there with the Drill Run. Drill Run could have just crit killed something as well, so that could have also been scary. Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. I don't know if I should give myself the options of these. I kind of want to see all the sprites if I can see the sprites, though. I'm choosing. Do you want the hard-kicking Hitmonlee? Oh, I don't get to actually see. Do you want Hitmontop or do you want Hitmonchan? Well, I don't get to actually see the sprite, so it doesn't actually matter which one I take. I'm gonna take the Hitmontop because Beyblade. Breloom, Grovyle? Breloom, Grovyle. That's a pretty strong Pokemon. That is. Being called Probicus. The names are getting more ridiculous as they go on, and that's something everyone's gonna have to deal with. I'm not thinking about names anymore, they're just being called random stuff, because I don't want to spend the time thinking. That simple. Alright, we can go. Hills back in front, we can go ahead and start making our way to the Silph Co building. I imagine this is just gonna be a whole lot of trainers. I can't imagine we're gonna have a scare as bad as the Rhyperior Gengar again, but we should see some cool sprites at least. Milsis. Is that meant to be Milotic Solosis? Or, no, wait, the Cry. It was a Miltank, wasn't it? Miltank Solosis. Is this, like, a preformed cow? What am I looking at? Oh my god, level 30. I couldn't feel afraid of this Pokemon if I want to. I could not be any less afraid. Balak Berry raised its speed. Body Slam. Am I going to get paralyzed? Hide. Okay, well, you're at 1 HP, so silly, but whatever. If these are level 30, then I feel like I should have probably came here first, but oh well. Pikachu, Gothorita, that should be nice and easy to deal with. I don't think we've used Sour a single time today. Not once. Unfortunate. I don't think I'm going to use it for this either, because we want to hit this thing with a Bug-type move, in my mind. Sour's chillin', okay? They're there for the emergencies when we need to use a Grass-type move against something that has randomized into a Water-ground type. That is what it is there for. Is this Gothorita? No, this is Chikorita. Okay, I was really looking for Gothorita in that sprite somehow. I was like, it's got to be in there somewhere, and it was not in there at all. Level 40, no new moves. Oddish Starmie. We're going into Sour. Sour's coming out. Okay, it's fine. All right. You know what? It needs to happen. Wait, Oddish Starmie, not Starmie Oddish. I was thinking Water Poison because we were just in the Poison type dojo for so long. My brain just went, it's a Poison type. Yeah, this isn't. Yeah, this is Grass Psychic. This is not what I signed up for. In fact, Signal Beam would have been the perfect move. In fact, absolutely perfect. There was no reason for me to do this at all. It is only level 30 though, so it's fine. I can go ahead and do silly things. I'm back to being free. Alright, Signal Beam annihilates the Oddish Starmie now that I've got the typing the right way around. Level 30s though. I think Giovanni should still have some pretty strong Pokemon. I don't know if they'll be stronger than the Fighting Dojo, because we went in there a little bit early. Holy unit. That's a unit right there. That's a monster. Grand Ball slacking? I'm paralyzed. Stug. Does Stug care about your fairy moves or your normal moves? No. Doesn't appreciate being licked, but to be fair, not many people do. We can Magna Bomb. That's very good damage. Lives at 1 HP. I was, for a split second there, I was like, does slacking get counter? I think it does. So that could have been scary. I don't know if it would have counter at that level, but I think slacking can get counter. And Metapod Rotom. Are we afraid of Metapod Rotom? No, we're not afraid of Metapod Rotom. But what do we use to deal with it? Maybe Skittles with Rock Slide? That seems fine. I want Skittles to still get XP, as I've been saying a lot. And we're 1 XP away. Who gave the Metapod a sledgehammer? Who equipped the Metapod with a weapon? Don't equip the Metapod with a weapon. That's how you get swept. He has to limit his power, which is why he gets no attacking moves. If Metapod started getting attacking moves like Woodhammer, come on now, it'd be over for everyone. We wouldn't be able to defeat that. We can't fight that. I am just going to go ahead and slap on a full heal. I am also curious, by the way, if we should limit the Hyper Potions we take into a gym to like 20 or even 10. We could even make it lower. But that's also an idea. Again, I'm still open to more people floating around ideas. I'm kind of just combining what everyone says to try and make everyone happy, which is not how you should do things, but it's kind of what I've decided to do. Jumpluff Eevee should be annihilated by Stug, and if I can use Stug or Skittles, that's kind of my mindset right now, is Stug and Skittles can just do whatever they want. Should be grass normal, so there should be absolutely no resisting this Signal Beam with any flying type shenanigans. Signal Beam annihilates, you'll love to see it. If we could get, like, Leech Life on this, I'd be so happy, but sadly we can't. And Yanmega Scizor, Bug Steel. The only fire type move we have right now is Blaze Kick. So I think we Blaze Kick. I also haven't tested to see if Blaziken Lantern has a sprite the other way around, where it would then be a fire type. That could also be something I could check. I would not like missing this Blaze Kick. That would suck. We land it. Yanma Sizzle goes down. What is that? Why are there so many berries that have to damage me? So rude. So many Jacoba berries. Excuse me. Good. Nothing but garbage. I think I'm just gonna go through kind of clearing pretty much everything I can on each floor, and we're gonna go through them like one floor at a time. I definitely don't need to fight every single trainer, right? I don't need to. But I probably will. We're messing with this kid. Probably clear this floor. And then maybe go back and try reversing Blaziken Lantern, I guess? I could try it. Diglett Geodude. I love the red nose. I don't love the potential arena trap. Swap out fine. Okay, good. No arena trap. And we have Magical Leaf, which should absolutely annihilate. Stealth Rock, that doesn't matter. We don't care about that. We can just Magical Leaf. Look at him go. Alright, Meganium did something. That's what we needed. Meganium got to use a Grass-type move. And Ramp, no. Is there a Ramp or not? Make up your mind. Ramp or no? Rampardos Hypno? I see Stug on the side there. He's calling my name. What can I say? He's just like, hey, use me. It's my time. I'm nearly a Metagross. Get me to level 45, boss. And what, am I gonna say no? Oh, Dino. That's still fine. That's still fine. I did think Hypno, though. Again, Magnet Bomb is fine. Super effective. Should do good damage. Does great damage. Funnily enough, when you're fighting Pokemon 10 levels lower than you were fighting in the first half, you really feel very strong again. I really do feel like I've gotten a lot stronger. Came to rescue me. Thank you so much. I think I actually need to rescue them, don't I? Actually, like, progress, so we should make sure to do that. An XX Special Attack 2. X items are also in debate. Am I allowing myself? I'm never. Am I ever going to use X items? Probably not. I don't think I'm ever going to use X items. So I don't think there's a debate for that, actually, whether we use them or not. I probably just won't use them. In gyms or at all, to be honest. It'd be the only time when I could see myself using an X item is if I wanted to catch a Pokemon and I used an X defense because I was too lazy to keep healing my Pokemon. I could see myself doing that, to be fair. I am curious, though, if we can DNA reverse. A way to tell before I do it. I don't remember if there was. But if we could DNA reverse Tortellini, which feels rude to do to the starter, but if we could have a fire electric type. Oh no, that would give us another electric type. Never mind. We're not doing that. Nope. Nope, I've changed my mind. We do not need a fire electric type. We have enough electric types. I think that is just where we're going to wrap up today's episode. Hopefully, someone was on the edge of their seat when drill runs start happening. That's my hope for this episode. And hopefully someone was a little bit worried, but we'll see. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, though, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye.